Hello, I'm Dr. Ruth Chadwick.
I'm Dr. Christian Kilpatrick.
And we are both currently third-year residents at the Montana Family Medicine Residency and also serving as our current Chief Residents, which means that we are the leaders for the 27 current residents here at the residency.
So Montana Family Medicine Residency, we also call it MFMR for short, is a family medicine training program that's 3 years in length. So we're in our final third year right now. It's located here in Billings, Montana, and housed at the Riverstone Health Clinic, which is a state-of-the-art, innovative facility. We train underneath some very passionate, caring faculty and specialize essentially in underserved and rural medicine.
So here at the residency, our learning not only comes from the faculty physicians that we work with every single day, but also with our fellow residents. We have a very diverse group of 27 of us, varied interests, and we work very collaboratively with each other to take care of our patient population. As part of our program, we work both inpatient and outpatient with our patients here from Riverstone, and we see everything really from womb to tomb medicine. We see complex cases, we see some simple things at times, but we work with some very complex but also a very underserved population that sometimes has higher needs.
So within our residency program, our hospital experience is combined between both our built-in experience within the residency, which is our family medicine service. That's where we serve our Riverstone patients. We also have the option to do elective rotations with specialists amongst the community, whether that be cardiology, nephrology, neurology, you name it.
Part of the reason I chose this residency and in Montana, I spent a good chunk of my childhood in Colorado. And so there is parts of Billings that feel very familiar with mountain culture and ranching culture. I also really enjoy the opportunity to focus a little bit more on rural medicine, as that's an area where I want to work in the future. And so being able to come to Montana and learn, kind of focus a little bit more on that was something that I desired, as well as our fabulous public health programming. That was another reason here in Billings that's unique about our particular program here at Riverstone, that our public health is so intertwined with what we do.
So me personally, I am sort of from the area originally, but what I like to tell people about Billings, if they're not familiar with it, is that it's kind of a small town with a big city feel that's housed in a very mountainous area. So it's got just about everything that you could want. If you're an outdoorsy person, there's hiking, camping, biking, I mean, anything that you need nearby. But there's also all the big city amenities right down the street from our clinic.
So here at MFMR, like I said, we have a very diverse both faculty as well as residents, and kind of a sundry of interests as well. My particular interests are in women's health and particularly obstetrics and pregnancy care as well. And this residency, we do that as part of our rotations and our education, but we also have a unique track that helps us focus on that as well. And so I have gotten the opportunity to work with families kind of through the pregnancy process and even afterwards, which is one of the deepest passions of what I get to do and the greatest joys in my life, that I get to continue to do that in residency, and hopefully we'll get to continue to do that after residency as well.
Before residency, I could not hone down exactly what specialty I wanted to go into, what group of patients I wanted to see, but I will say in the 2 years that I've been here so far, and I'm sure it won't change by the time I leave, I love family medicine. I love the continuity that you get with your patients. You get to see them in both outpatient and inpatient. You get to see new life come in. You get to know people's families. And it's a lot of fun, and you get to learn a lot of different specialties within one specialty, so it's really unique in that way.